We really are living in an extraordinary era, partly thanks to technology, in part to globalization, and in part thanks to a change in social values. How people communicate, how capital moves, how companies move, how people move around the world.
As an executive, we all need to have a global perspective. We need to understand how economics and politics fit together. We need to understand the social drivers of business. That's why the investment in an MBA is so important, because it gives you that perspective from your classmates and the faculty.
South Africa is a frontier society. It's a space for explorers. It's part of our history. But this is what makes it such an interesting and dynamic place to do business in.
The location of our campus in Sandton enables us to be very close, both in terms of relationships and geographic proximity, to major corporates. At the same time, by being in Johannesburg, it gives us the opportunity to create an experiential aspect to the MBA that enables our students to get off campus and visit both corporates but also informal businesses and traders, and to also stay close to some of the institutional structures that really drive the African economy.
There are many dynamic markets in Africa, like Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya and Mozambique, and these are opening up new exciting frontiers for our MBAs to explore.
As soon as I completed, I started talking to the CEO here and the chairman, and a position was earmarked for me to go to Nigeria, to actually go into a senior role in Nigeria to head up national sales.
The degree allows people to move into an area of general management and therefore lead organizations in dynamic markets through exciting times.
This is very different from being a specialist. It's for people who have a general interest in business. It's about an integrated degree which puts all of the elements of business together.
I needed a degree that will give me a full spectrum of all the functions in a business.
It allows you to almost taste test and figure out where you're suited, where's your passion, where's your motivation. Whereas doing a different degree, I would have again been pigeonholed in a speciality.
In choosing a business school, you want to look at where it is located, at the format of the program, at what is included in the curriculum, and maybe above all else, who will be in the classroom with you, both in terms of faculty and fellow students.
For the first time, you had engineers and accountants mixing with doctors and marketing people and entrepreneurs. From a business development point of view, it allowed you to get your own brand as well as the brand you were representing to a much wider audience, and it was an audience of decision makers.
At GIBS, we see ourselves as a business school close to business. That is, the faculty has experience and their feet on the ground in terms of management, practice and business experience.
GIBS really employs people that don't just spoon-feed you answers, but they actually change the way you think by challenging you to challenge yourself. So they really ask questions that stimulate discussions, that expose perhaps biases that you're used to and that you hold on to too strongly.
GIBS is also known as an innovative business school using learning methodologies that introduce the class to excellent theory and practice. It is important to choose a business school that offers both. GIBS does this through a potent mix of classroom lectures, case studies, business simulations, company visits and syndicate projects, as well as relevant exposure to the best practices for South African and global leadership.
GIBS, the brand, looking at the founder members of it and what it stands for in South Africa, I just found that it's the kind of environment that I wanted to be linked with.
It allowed me to start consuming other sources of information, to never be satisfied with just the textbook answer, to challenge status quo and say, isn't there a better way of doing things?
GIBS is accredited through the Association of MBAs, AMBA, and has also been ranked as one of the top MBAs in the world through the London Financial Times.
Because I work for an international company, I was looking for a qualification that also was recognized globally, because opportunities for me are not only in South Africa but throughout the rest of my world.
Without saying, the MBA does fast-track your career and allows you to be more proactive at work as well as being taken more seriously.
The MBA is life-changing and deeply enriching. Nearly all of our students leave with a changed worldview, a high level of energy, and a better skill set.
The compulsory global module is a distinctive element of the GIBS MBA, allowing students to travel to countries like China, Brazil or America to learn more about their economies.
If I hadn't done that MBA, I would no way have been able to have that broad perspective that I have currently.
We're very proud of the energy, the excitement, the number of programs that happen on the state-of-the-art campus. But more importantly than that, it's a hub of students wanting to learn more about how to run successful businesses.
GIBS offer graduates who are not yet ready for the MBA a similar qualification in the PDBA.
The Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration is a one-year program aimed at fast-tracking high-potential graduates into the world of business.
I developed into a mini strategist, if I can call it that, based on the rigorous process that you get put through in your year of studies at GIBS. So I think it sets you up at kind of like putting you in the next level of your career in terms of your abilities and in terms of the kind of input you bring into the work that you do.
The PDBA fast-tracks high-potential graduates into the world of business. It enables them to manage risks and uncertainty and provides students with the same fundamental principles as the MBA.
You're in a functional role, you want to broaden your horizon, you want to understand how the bits and pieces fit together so that you can integrate better, make better decisions in the job you're in. It's perfect for doing that.
GIBS offers students boundless opportunities to learn and develop, both personally and professionally. Through a potent mix of proven theory and latest best practice, the GIBS MBA and PDBA gives you the competitive edge you need to advance your career.